So I'm pretty sure that the whole thing with Kamala Harris working at McDonald's is like really bugging Trump out, like bad, because like for a couple of reasons. Number one being that like he loves that food, like that's his favorite food. Like of all food, he loves McDonald's. It's his favorite. And now he's like, oh, my rival, like the person I hate the most, which I have another opinion about that as well, has invaded my safe space. And he eats there because he said that he can't be poisoned because he really thinks he's a Russian and he thinks that people here want to poison him. Sorry, we don't have that much time and we don't know all about all that stuff. We're not actually Russian. No. And you know what? We don't care about you enough to even try. So sorry, Trump. I mean, it's like he's like dreaming that he's like Navalny or something, or like people really care enough to like poison him. I mean, the people that tried to take his ass out were Republicans or brand new Democrats. I'm not sure how that works, but that was weird. I'm trying to see the light. Is that better? That's kind of better. Oh, that's just from the okay. But anyway, yeah, it's like Kamala invaded his safe space by working at McDonald's, and he's like, she didn't work at McDonald's. She did not work. And she's like, yeah, I did the fries. I mean, I worked there for 20 minutes, and it was a disaster. I hated it. It was a long time ago because I'm 100,000 years old, and at the time, they had a brown polyester, very, very hot costume. I wouldn't even call it a uniform because it was a fucking costume. It was brown. It had pinstripes. It had like a collar here and it had white buttons. And the sleeves came to here. And it was like a tunic that came like just above like where my cheeks would be like in the pants. And then it had brown pants that were solid brown. And it was ugly. And just being in the summer in that outfit had no breathability. Okay. It was straight up like make you stink like forever. There was no body deodorant back then. I mean, you're lucky if you could have just some talcum powder and some, Sure or some Secret on, but everybody stunk. And then when you would bend down to get something, total crotch odor. It just wasn't good. It wasn't good. And yeah. So I'm sure she hightailed it out of there because her cute little self, I'm sure didn't want to work there either. Because I was like, I am out of here. So I started working at Sparkle Market, which is like a grocery store. It was so much better. And also I worked at Ponderosa Steakhouse, which was fine, and it had a really ugly costume. It had like a pine green skirt, a khaki shirt that was long sleeved. Well, you had a choice between long sleeve and short sleeve. And it had little green stripes on it, pinstripes, and you had to wear a green long tie. It wasn't like, Trump long, but it was like, kind of long for women. Then you had like a little green visor cap. It wasn't a whole hat, it was a visor. And we had to wear pantyhose and like some kind of shoes. Yeah. I worked there for a long time. I think I worked there for like the entire high school. So, because we didn't have any money. It was terrible. My dad was driving a Porsche 911 and working at IBM, and we didn't have money for food. So I had to work at Ponderosa Steakhouse. Yay. Yay. That's why I got F's. Anyway, yeah, so that's my take on the Trump McDonald's thing. I just think he is mad because it's his safe space, and he feels like he's scared by it because he's always saying, "Oh, I only get this food because I know nobody knows I'm coming and they can't poison it." He has to be out of his mind that it's to think that anybody cares enough to want to try to buy poison and poison him. I mean, he's put enough guns on the street. It's really kind of obviously it's been easy for people to try to fire at him. Ugh, but nobody cares. Nobody wants to kill him. People just want to vote him out. It's not about killing the man. I mean, I don't want to kill him. I can't stand him. I just want him to go away quietly, which he will never do. And yeah, that's about it.